Sir, my next question is about the old pension scheme. And Congress often talks about and even endorses old pension scheme. I think you've even brought it back in some states. Why, sir? Old pension scheme was such a big burden on the nation, wasn't it? And then the Vajpayee government brought in the new pension scheme. It's been 20 years. Now we're just about to reap the benefits of the new pension scheme. Why are we going back to the old pension scheme?
Well, some of it is short-term politics, in that people are not doing very well, and they feel that they need a more generous pension opportunity to be able to survive in old age. But it's also human needs. I'm sorry to say that in many cases, the new pension scheme left people in rather destitute condition in their old age. See, we don't really have a social safety net in our country. I'm sorry to say that I've seen many old people relying principally on whatever savings they were able to set aside or were lucky enough to inherit. But those who are purely reliant on pension, particularly government pensions, have suffered a lot, even in a relatively advanced state like Kerala. And it's partially because there is no other security. I mean, you need that pension for every essential of life. And if, God forbid, you fall ill, you can't afford to be treated because the pension is the only income you've got and it hasn't come on time or it isn't enough. So these are the reasons why some of these basics of life need to be attended to. I do think we'll have to take a look at all the numbers of all of that once again. But remember that most of these pension issues are actually state government issues and not national ones. Yeah. And each state government is always free to take a decision that it believes is sustainable within its budget. So I would not say that there is a universal blanket policy across all states. If I'm not mistaken, every state has had a different approach over the years, including Congress-ruled states as well as other opposition party-ruled states. And of course, BJP states have not gone for it. We'll have to see. But there is no doubt that in some states with a large number of government pensioners, it's a vote-winning proposition, and that can sometimes be a powerful motivating factor in a closely contested election. But I will say that there are larger human issues involved in the pension that we have to also look at.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the Indian Business Podcast. If you find value in our work, please hit that subscribe button, because for you it might be a zero effort task, but for us, that subscriber count is an important instrument to get great guests to our podcast and to make this podcast better for you. So if you find value, please subscribe.